Welcome, GT for Retirees. This is the weekly challenge, first one of the year. Happy New Year, everybody. So, week one ends on January 8th. Special race for the Yas Marina circuit, F3500. I used the A car, and after I tried it a few times, used the track. I think I used the traction at level 1 because I was spinning out for the first like 3 races. So to be quite honest, I raced this like 3 times until I finally got the setting right, because I spun out each time. GTR Cup, used the car I used. I forgot which one I used, but no problems there. Porsche Cup, no problems with the car I used. Clubman Cup Challenge, use my car, and Sunday Cup, use whatever you want, as long as maybe like 500 pp's or higher, and you'll be safe. But what I always like to do is to use a car I haven't driven before, so I use an F-Type. Anyway, good luck you guys. Great week, easy week, so no problems at all. See you all. Happy New Year. All right, racers, for the 5th race, the in the Yas Marina circuit. This is let me tell you which race it was, which was a special race, 5th race. I used the Gran Turismo F3500A, and these are all the settings. I used soft tires. And this is pretty much adjusted there, and the main thing is to use traction level 1 will help you, because I spun out a couple of times. Anyway, good luck guys. Alright y'all, this is the 5th race, the weekly challenge, special race, the Yas Marina circuit, 5 laps, and I've tried this a couple of times. So what I'm going to do here is use a little bit of traction control, because it didn't work out for my first couple of races, so we'll see how it goes. So special race, Yas Marina circuit, 5 laps. This is the 5th race, so let's get started. I'm going to use traction control at 1 because I've spun out several times already. So I'm giving up a little bit of agility for a little bit of control. The whole trick is not to spin out, and I've had that issue a couple of times, so therefore traction control. You gotta ease in on these or ease out of these turns. Because lose control. Alright y'all, keep it posted. Lap 2. Alright y'all, final lap. Racers, I'm ahead, but it doesn't mean much when you got this guy right behind you at 0.3. So this is going to be you have to be careful, no mistakes. And I gotta tell you, the traction at level 1 really helped with this one. Because I spun out quite a few times before, to tell you honestly. I think I tried it 3 different times. So this is the setting that you need to win this race. I'm fairly comfortably ahead now. Ooh, there we go. First place. That was tough. So use the settings. I'm going to show you guys, as you will see all the settings. First place. Alright racers, the Nissan R32 B-Spec, where is this again? 1994 is what I use for the Nissan GTR Cup. Of note, please use traction control 1. It seemed to help me out. I used it not by design because I had it set up for the other race, but anyway, here's the settings for this one. Medium tires, there's the body height adjustment, the anti-roll, and what else, the downforce. So here are all the settings. This car is set up to win, and win it did. So I had to, where is this? Make sure your camera angle is okay. Anyway, this setup really helped to win the race. There's the car, not bad. Use this car, win the race, it'll be good. Alright y'all, this is the weekly challenge Nissan GTR Cup Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, 5 laps. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so far so good. A little bit too fast on that turn. Okay. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna do pretty well on this, so if anything happens, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, I'll see you at the trophy presentation. Alright racers, last turns, final lap. And I didn't realize I had the traction control set at 1, but I think that's what helped me out with this too. But anyway, this car was great. Good race. First place. Where's my trophy? Hold on. So I won by over 5 seconds. And there it is. First place. Alright y'all. Alright folks, so for the third race, the Porsche Cup, I use the 911 GT1 Strassen version 97. Man, this car really did awesomely well, if that's a phrase I can use. But anyway, here's the settings. So I use Sports Hard in order to maintain the 650 PP rating on this thing. But here are all the settings. Take a look. Nothing major. Just have to tone it down a little bit, but as you can see, have a lot of added on work on this car, and then I just had to adjust the performance a little bit and the output adjustment. But yeah, this car is really good. We're gonna head to the shop and get an oil change, but all good. Use this car and definitely you'll get a first place trophy. Alright y'all, this is the third race of the weekly challenge, the Porsche Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya GP layout, no chicane, 5 laps, and I really did like this car first time I drove it, so let's see how it does with this. Oh yeah. So I have to control it a little bit. You can see it's got a lot of speed. Look at this, look at this. Alright y'all, I won't bore you with the details. I'll catch you at the finish line with my first place trophy. Alright y'all, this is the final turn, and with this car it's been very easy, a very easy race. So use this car, use the settings, and you'll be able to finish this race first place. Where's my trophy? I love this car. This car is really good. So there it is. Yes, first place. Alright y'all, this is what I used for the American Clubman Cup Challenge, the 700. As you can see, my performance point rating is 797, so a lot higher. But this Corvette Z06 C501 was awesome, did the job. Here are the settings, medium tires, adjustments aren't too much. Again, these with the American cars, it's kind of hard. I always find it difficult to kind of set up the settings, because it always seems, no matter what I do, it's always a little bit loose. But as you can see, this car has everything. I purchased everything I could on this car to make it as best as possible, and guaranteed win. There it is. Use the Corvette Z07, and let me know if you like the setup or the livery on this. Anyway, good luck you guys. Alright racers, this is the second race of the weekly challenge, the American Clubman Cup 700 Daytona Road Course, 4 laps. And let's see what happens here. I hope I can control this car, because I can already feel it but it looks good. A lot of power. Alright, so keep it posted. Looks like it's going to be a good race. Well, a little bit hard to hold on, but good. And see you when I get my trophy. Alright, you all, final turn, final lap. This car is amazing, and as you can see on my times, I kind of had a spin out there in the third lap, so even with that, very easy win with this car. So first place, no problems at all. And yeah, choose this car, you'll be fine. You'll be good. First place. Okay, so for the first race of the weekly challenge, I used the Jaguar F-Type R14, and the PP ratings on this is 583. The suggested is 400. So I always get a car that I haven't used with really high PPs for these races. So I had 0 miles on this car, and straight off the lot. So here's all the settings. You don't have to change anything. And again, for these races, I always use a higher PP rating so I can get rid of the first race, which actually I use as my last race. So anyway, if that makes sense, you get a trophy. Just use this car. Good luck. Happy New Year, everybody. Alright, racers, sorry about this. This is the Sunday Cup 400 Grand Valley South Reverse 3-lap challenge. Of course, there's a suggested PP of I think 400, and I'm using the 583. And I haven't driven this car. It has zero miles, fully stock, and it's a F-Type, so we'll see. Actually, I was looking at this car to say, hey, this would be a nice car that I can own actually for real, but I think the maintenance would be a lot for these. So I'll stick to my Kia Stinger, but let's see, let me pass these cars, and then I won't bore you with the details, and just show you my trophy at the end. Okay, I finished, and first place, very easy. In fact, I didn't even realize I was at the last lap, so I didn't narrate any of that stuff. But as you can see, 3 seconds ahead, first place, easy race. Use the car, use the settings. Again, the stock car, but I'll show you.